The Protestant Reformation, Origins, Founding, and Impact. The Protestant Reformation, a momentous chapter in the history of Christianity, was initiated in the 16th century and led to profound changes in religious practices, doctrines, and societal structures. At the heart of this transformative movement was a diverse group of reformers who sought to challenge the authority of the Roman Catholic Church. This essay explores the founder, start date, reasons for founding, and key figures behind the establishment of the Protestant religion. The Protestant Reformation can be traced back to the early 16th century, with its roots firmly planted in the discontent and disillusionment that had grown within the Catholic Church. One of the pivotal figures in this movement was Martin Luther, a German monk, priest, and scholar. Born in 1483 in Eilben, Luther's religious journey began when he entered the Augustinian monastery in Erfurt in 1505. It was during his time as a monk that he became increasingly troubled by what he perceived as corruption and theological deviations within the Catholic Church. The spark that ignited Luther's challenge to the Church's authority was the sale of indulgences. In 1517, he penned his famous 95 Theses, a list of grievances against the sale of indulgences, which he posted on the door of the Castle Church in Wittenberg. This event, dated October 31, 1517, is often considered the symbolic beginning of the Protestant Reformation. Luther's act of defiance was driven by his belief that salvation could not be bought, and that faith and God's grace were the true paths to redemption. Luther's theological positions, however, extended beyond the issue of indulgences. His teachings emphasized the primacy of Scripture, sola scriptura, over ecclesiastical tradition. He argued that salvation came through faith alone, sola fide, and that believers could directly access God without the need for intermediaries such as priests or the Pope. These ideas challenged long-established doctrines and practices of the Catholic Church, provoking intense debates and eventually leading to Luther's excommunication in 1521. While Luther played a central role in the formation of Protestantism, it is crucial to recognize that the Reformation was not a monolithic movement guided by a single individual. Other reformers emerged across Europe, each contributing to the diverse tapestry of Protestant thought. One such figure was John Calvin, a French theologian and pastor. Calvin's influence extended beyond his native France. He became a key figure in the development of Reformed theology and played a central role in the establishment of Protestant communities in Geneva. Calvin's magnum opus, Institutes of the Christian Religion, published in 1536, articulated his theological convictions and provided a systematic exposition of Reformed doctrine. Like Luther, Calvin emphasized the authority of Scripture but also introduced the concept of predestination, asserting that God, in his sovereignty, had predetermined the salvation or damnation of individuals. The spread of Calvinist ideas had a profound impact on the shaping of Protestantism, influencing not only theological perspectives but also societal and political structures in regions where Calvinism took root. Simultaneously, other reformers emerged in different parts of Europe, contributing to the diversity of Protestant denominations. In England, King Henry VIII's desire for an annulment of his marriage to Catherine of Aragon led to the separation of the Church of England from papal authority. The Anglican Church, thus established, retained some Catholic rituals and structures but adopted Protestant doctrines. In Switzerland, Ulrich Zwingli played a significant role in the Reformation, particularly in Zurich, where he sought to reform both religious and civic life. The reasons for the founding of the Protestant religion were multifaceted. At its core, the Reformation was a response to perceived corruption, doctrinal deviations, and abuses within the Catholic Church. The sale of indulgences, the opulence of the clergy, and the distance between the Church's teachings and the scriptural foundations fueled a desire for reform among many Christians. The printing press, a relatively recent invention in the 16th century, played a crucial role in disseminating reformist ideas, allowing them to reach a broader audience and facilitating the rapid spread of the Reformation. Moreover, the Reformation intersected with broader socio-political changes in Europe. The emergence of strong centralized monarchies, the rise of the middle class, and the spread of humanism all created a fertile ground for the questioning of traditional authority structures. The Reformation became not only a religious movement but also a catalyst for political and social transformation, challenging established power dynamics and fostering the emergence of new forms of governance and social organization. In conclusion, the Protestant Reformation, initiated by figures like Martin Luther and John Calvin in the early 16th century, was a pivotal moment in the history of Christianity. The dissatisfaction with the practices of the Catholic Church, coupled with the desire for a return to the primacy of Scripture and individual faith, led to the establishment of the Protestant religion. The Reformation was not a singular event but a multifaceted movement with diverse theological perspectives and regional variations. Its impact reverberated across Europe, shaping the religious, political, and social landscape for centuries to come.